everyone. Welcome to the first video of the 2010 football season. My name is Pete Bigelow. I'm here with my colleague Mike Rothstein from AnnArbor.com, and we're going to talk a little bit about the Wolverines season opener against UConn Saturday at Michigan Stadium. Mike, what do you think about the big question of the day? Who's going to start at quarterback for Michigan?
I really think at the end of the day it's going to be Denard Robinson. He really improved a lot during the spring. He's always been the team's fastest quarterback, possibly their fastest player, almost certainly their fastest player now that Troy Wolflick's out for the year. But the thing is, can he throw the ball? That was a question last year. Every time he was on the field last year, you almost got the feeling it would either be an electrifying touchdown or a really bad turnover. And if he's been able to calm that down, which I think he has from all the reports that we've gotten, I think he ends up being the guy.
Yeah, I would totally agree with that assessment. I think Rich Rodriguez said the other day that he does not expect Devin Gardner to redshirt, so I really think he'll be involved in some way, if not in the season opener, then in the weeks following. And I agree, too, that Denard Robinson is probably starting quarterback. My gut says Tate Forcier, after he did a pretty good job as a true freshman last year, but a different dimension of speed to Michigan's offense. So I would agree that we'll see Denard Robinson walking out to the huddle first on Saturday.
I guess the one other question that I have for you is, so who do you think is going to win? I mean, considering how much has been led up to this game, considering the stadium rededication, considering the Brock Mueller walk, which if you haven't read Pete's story on that, you should read Pete's story on Brock Mueller on AnnArbor.com. Who do you think wins this game, and what does that maybe mean for the weeks ahead?
You know, Mike, I think Michigan takes this one at home. It's an emotionally charged season opener. Dave Brandon has talked about this week how Bo Schembechler used to circle red-letter days on the calendar, the games that you had to have. They were all important, some a little bit more important than others. And Bo inevitably always circled the season opener. I think it's a close game. I think it's a high-scoring game. But Michigan, ultimately, I think will beat Connecticut on Saturday. Who do you think is going to win?
Pete, videos can be kind of boring because we're both in agreement on the two major issues we've talked about. Michigan, their secondary is a big question mark. They're so young back there, but Zach Frazier, he's a decent quarterback, not great. And it's because of that I'm going to take Michigan in a close game. We've been going back and forth on it all week. Michigan 38, Connecticut 34, but next week will be a lot more difficult.